There has never been a better time to be a Pokemon fan. Today, we're gonna break down the best Pokemon fan games that you need to play. Some have new regions, some with deep stories, and others that push the franchise in ways the official games never have. What's going on, guys? It's Dan or aDrive here, and I've been playing Pokemon fan games on my YouTube channel for the last decade. And with the new era of Pokemon on the horizon, I thought this was the perfect time for us to look back at some of the most iconic fan games that you may or may not have played and maybe revisit them before we head into Generation 10. Let's get into it. Up first, Pokemon Z. Pokemon Z is developed by Eric Losty, the creator of Pokemon Iberia and Opal. It takes place 300 years before X and Y during AZ's reign, and lets you explore southern Kalos with an 18th century French aesthetic. You could choose a starter from any generation, discover a fourth new legendary tied to the region's history, and even rebuild your own village as you progress. If you've ever wanted a historical Kalos prequel, this is the one, and I'll tell you the timing is perfect with Pokemon Legends ZA. I highly recommend diving into Pokemon Z. Pokemon Gaia is a polished fire red hack set in the archaeology-themed Orbdis region. It features upgraded mechanics, a smooth difficulty curve, modern Pokemon and moves, and Mega Evolution support, which you know I love. It's one of the most official-feeling fan games out there. Perfect if you want a classic adventure with modern quality of life. Number 8, we're taking a look at Pokemon Bushido. Bushido drops you into a feudal Japan-inspired region where clans and honor drive the story. It's stylish, tightly written, and doesn't overstay its welcome. If you want a focused narrative with unique aesthetics and fast pacing, Bushido is a great pick. I was personally a huge fan of the Shadow Pokemon and the overall aesthetics of this game. It is truly beautiful. Up next is Pokemon Rejuvination. Set in the Avium region, Rejuvination delivers a massive story with emotional arcs, strong character writing, and challenging battles. Inspired by Pokemon Reborn's structure, which we'll get to soon, it pushes even further with huge zones, multiple side quests, and a long narrative that feels like a full JRPG. Fight against the sinister organization Team Zen, and chase down customized shiny Pokemon along the way with an increased shiny rate. Honestly, you can play Pokemon Rejuvination and just shiny hunt the entire time, and it's quite a bit of fun. I recommend it. Coming in at number 6 is Pokemon Infinity. Infinity blends Pokemon with alternative timelines, dimensional travel, and a wide range of Fakemon. The world rewards curiosity, exploration, and lore hunting, making it perfect if you enjoy digging into deeper stories and uncovering secrets over time. The new evolutions in Fakemon were some of my favorite parts of this game, including Gorochu, which we're finally getting realized with Mega Raichu X and Y. This game is a must-play in my opinion. I remember playing it as a demo and then playing it in its most recent version, and I really think this one is an all-star, one of my favorite experiences in my content career. Pokemon Reborn is up next, and this is one of the most influential fan games ever made. Reborn is set in a gritty, decaying city with 18 gym leaders, tough battles, and its signature field effects that change battle strategy depending on location. It's challenging, atmospheric, and pushes Pokemon storytelling into a darker territory. This game also features customized shinies, online battling, and trading, with dozens and dozens of hours of gameplay. Much like Rejuvenation, Pokemon Reborn has set the standard of what Pokemon fan games can be at the highest caliber. And this is one that you don't want to miss out on, especially if you're a shiny hunter. You can easily do like a really cool shiny badge quest with this one. Number 4 is Pokemon Unbound. Unbound is a feature-rich fire red hack set in the Boreas region. It includes difficulty settings, an extensive post-game, side quests, competitive facilities, and modern mechanics. The sheer amount of content and quality of life features make it one of the most complete hacks you can possibly play. Character customization is also taken to the next level, and there's literally endless things you can do with Pokemon Unbound. This has been a legendary game in the community for many, many years, and it's quite a bit of fun, very challenging, and you're not going to run out of things to do. Heading into our top 3, Radical Red is a brutally challenging hack built for players who want competitive level battles. Featuring modern Pokemon, abilities, boss fights, smarter AI, and team building depth, it is the definitive choice if you want pure gameplay difficulty. As someone who took on the Radical Red Nuzlocke challenge years ago, this game is worth grinding for. It feels like a giant puzzle that changes on every attempt, and as a competitive player myself, I loved it. When I look at getting back into streaming, Radical Red is at the top of my list for games that I want to punish myself on and try to grind through over and over again, because the puzzle aspect of it makes it so appealing for competitively minded players. In our number 2 spot and taking silver is none other than Pokemon Xenoverse. Xenoverse offers a full fan-made region, original creatures, anime-style storytelling, and cinematic flair, unlike any other game I've played. With its X-species forms and strong production value, it feels like a completely new Pokemon experience while staying true to the formula. Pokemon Xenoverse was one of my most enjoyable games in my Let's Play career, so much so that I actually hired the art team who worked on many of the designs in this game to work on my monster catching game called Alestrals. Pokemon Xenoverse is a must play, and I cannot speak highly enough about it. It is legitimately one of the best Pokemon fan games I've ever played, and I can confidently say I've had more fun playing that than many of the actual main series titles. Xenoverse is a can't miss. Taking our number 1 spot is the iconic and legendary Pokemon Insurgence. Insurgence tops the list with its cult-driven storyline, Delta Pokemon forms, character customization, and a massive range of content. It hits the perfect balance of dark storytelling, fresh ideas, and replayable gameplay, and it remains one of the most iconic fan games ever made. If there's a game I want to play again, it is Pokemon Insurgence. I simply cannot get over the incredible starters, like Charmander, which is Ghost and Dragon type, I love that thing, and the awesome storyline that weaves in mythical Pokemon better than a GameStop event ever could. If I look at what I'm gonna do as a creator over the next few months, if I'm gonna play another fan game, it is gonna be Pokemon Insurgence. This list is authentic because that is my plan. I want to play this game again so badly. It is so good. Do not miss out on Pokemon Insurgence. Now, before we wrap up, I want to shout out a few fan games that didn't quite make our top 10, but are absolutely worth checking out if you're looking for something a little bit different. First, Emerald Rogue. This is basically Pokemon turned into a roguelike. Every run is randomized, every route is different, and the replay value is insane. If you love challenge runs, this is one of the coolest experiences out there. And Pokemon Clover. Clover is a massive parody fan game with custom music, Fakemon, and a crazy amount of content. It's not for everyone, but the level of polish and commitment behind it is wild. I personally have never played either of these games for full transparency, but I've heard really good things about them. So if none of the things on this list were your fancy, then maybe Rogue or Clover will be. And there you have it, 10 Pokemon fan games that you do not want to miss out on. These are all incredible projects made by incredibly talented people, and I encourage you to check them out and find the one that fits your vibes most. But I tell you what, they're all amazing games. Insurgence, Xenoverse, Infinity, so many incredible titles. It always blows my mind, the amazing talents of this community. Let me know which is your favorite in the comment section below, and if you feel that I missed something, feel free to let me know. Subscribe to the channel for more awesome videos like this, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.